Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the Dixieland RP 125 at Talladega Super Speedway for the Underdog Racing League here tonight. Round number 2 heads to Talladega Super Speedway. And up front on top of the charts right now is that 74 of Mike. Great run here in qualifying for Mike to start up front. Man, oh man. Talladega, as always, brings the charm of anybody can get it done, but the danger or the big one striking at any point in time. We're about to find out which way it's going to go here tonight in Talladega. Right now, everybody will work their way through qualifying with 5 minutes remaining here tonight. As right now, Mike on top of the board, Jason Benzler back in action after missing week number 1. Great year last year. Can he repeat that success here this season at Talladega and starting in round number 2? Man, it's going to be a fun one here tonight. We'll find out everything and more as we get ready to go green flag racing in a moment. But let's give a big shout out to the race title sponsor here tonight, Dixieland Role Play. Boys and girls, you see some of the screenshots on your screen. This is where I actually spend my time doing my RP now over at Dixieland RP with a host of characters. And man, I love doing sponsored spots, and I'd love to tell you everything about it, but it'd take me 2 years, and we wouldn't be even ready to race tonight by the time I got done. Man, the characters there, I'm over there. My cousin Roland Wilder over there running the mechanic shop. You got Lola, you got Dixie, and many more. El Chapo, which is, yeah, don't mess with that dude. But you know what you need to do if you want to find out? Go get your 5M and come over and hang out with us over on Dixieland RP. I'm on there pretty much as I can be, getting it done. And holler at me, man. Message the page. I can get you the Discord information, get you started in the city, and get you figured out what you need to do. Maybe even get you a job over there as a mechanic at Rowan's shop. Just give me a holler on Extreme Sim TV. Great community to be a part of, and check it out. Again, that is Dixieland RP. Thank you to those guys for coming on board. Kind of talk to them, ask them, can I do this? And I was like, yeah. And then I messaged Justin, can I do this? And he's like, yeah. So thanks to Dixieland, and what an appropriate place to have Dixieland as a race sponsor other than Talladega Super Speedway. Man, this is going to be a ton of fun for 70 laps here tonight. And then speaking of Dixieland, when this race ends, I may do some Dixieland streaming, depending on how I'm feeling. And we'll get ready to go in just a moment. A mic out front here and qualifying tonight here in the Dixieland 125 here this evening. 2 minutes remaining. What a race this is going to be here tonight. I mean, this place, anything and everything happens when we come to Talladega. It always puts on one of the better shows of the year. And with 70 laps here tonight, a lot of things can go wrong on over 70 laps here tonight at Talladega. It's much about survival. And man, it's going to be so interesting to how this night plays out for these guys here. Let's talk about the point standings coming in round 2, shall we? Chase Durham, they're on top of the board. Mike right now on the pole, second in points here going into round number 2. What about Christopher Herntz, Jason Bottoms, Dane Moyer, Brandon Murray, Justin Stannard up there in the top 10? And again, last week, Benzler did not make it. So that is going to be a big storyline coming into the night, that Benzler did not make the start of last week. Can he rebound tonight at Talladega? Remember, last season, it was 9 wins on his way to a championship for Jason Benzler. Can he do it again here tonight at Talladega? Now, last time we hit up Talladega Super Speedway, which we didn't last season, This will actually be the first time to roll into this joint. But the last plate race these guys done was Daytona Superspeedway in season 1, where Fensler did go to victory lane last year. Can he repeat that success here tonight at Talladega? So many questions in my mind as we get ready to go. Mike, fastest in qualifying. Hurts right there as well. There's Jason Fensler, Dane Moyer, Parker Edmond is there, Cody Dorsey, Chase Durham, all in the top 10 right now. Eddie, Justin Stenard, Keith Long, Brandon Murray, Noah right there in the mix also. We'll take a look at our stage break here tonight from the Talladega Superspeedway, and we'll let you know where that's going to be. Talladega 25 laps is going to be the opener here. And again, then a 45 lap to the run, so to the end of this. So again, lap 25 will be your first stage break, your only stage break at Chicago Street Course 1 week from tonight for round number 3. Homestead, Iowa, Kentucky, New Hampshire, Michigan, Atlanta, and Bristol, all coming up on the schedule. Again, we go to the Chicago Street Course in 1 week as well. But it's going to get gridded up, get ready to rock and roll. And right now it's going to be Mike, top of the board, Timothy Harper right there as well. They're all going to get ready to roll here this evening from Talladega Superspeedway. Yeah, and that's, to me, the biggest thing right here tonight is just getting out there, keeping the car under you. You've only got one fast repair. You know what to do damage model. If you get in trouble here, you can really tear up a bunch of race cars. Just get to that stage break has to be your first objective. Then you can race, right? You get to your stage and then you race. You got 45 laps from there to go get it done. But getting to that stage break is your number one priority right now. Especially if you're Mike up front, Christopher Hurts there, Eddie Waterman, Justin Stenard, even inside the top 10. Those guys really have to focus on what they're doing at least the start and just take care of the machine. Let's take a look. Row number 1 here tonight in Talladega Superspeedway as follows. Of course, that's Mike on the pole. Christopher Hurts going to be alongside of him. Row number 2, it's going to be Jason Fensler, your defending champion, alongside Dane Moyer. Parker there. Cody Dorsey right there in 6th as well. Chase Durham, Eddie Waltermuth, Justin Stenard, Keith Long, Brandon Murray. There's Noah Tansman, Ian Barker, and Mr. Stephen Honor there. Chase Durham, Timothy Harper, Dakota Bly, and Mr. Corey Hasler, Scott Milner, and Mr. Dylan Walterman. There's Jason Bottoms, Marshall Wilson, Thomas Stanley, Zach Hollinger back there, 24th. And that is going to be your 24-car field to start here today at Talladega. 70 laps around this 2.5-mile racetrack here tonight to get tonight done. 70 laps. Man, oh man. This should be fun. 70 laps coming your way. The field going to roll off here behind the iRacing pace cars always. With Mike out front leading. Again, to lead him to green. Christopher right there as well. Jason Fensler all in the top 3. Going to be interesting here early on. How quick do we get single file? How quick does the single file parade begin out front? I think it'll happen pretty quick here tonight. No reason not to. Knowing you've got 70 laps here, even though it's a shorter Talladega race, 70 laps is still pretty, honestly, long here at Talladega, because you think about it, most of the time in these league races, we see 94 being the lap that they go for here tonight. 70, so 24 laps shorter on that behalf. It's still about an hour of racing, nevertheless. Bob up there commanding the iRacing pace car, getting ready to spin that thing down pit road, turn them loose for 170 laps here tonight around the Talladega Superspeedway. They'll enter turn 3 now. They'll exit turn 3. Pace car will get to pit road, and we'll get ready to give them the green. Out of turn 4. Pace car getting ready to take that hard left-hand turn to turn the field loose. The nerves in that pace car has to be as they clear the way for this pack of hounds behind them. The Underdog Racing League. Round number 2. Season 2 at Talladega is just about ready to go green. They'll go into the Geico restart zone. Pace car is off. Here we go. Green flag in the air. We're rolling at Talladega. Good start for Mike out front with Finsler right there behind him. Both those cars going to get up the gears quickly here into turn 1. Here is the thing that you want to do. Get up through these gears. Don't miss a shift. Get into 5th gear and kind of get in a good spot, at least early on. Chase Durham right there up near the front as everybody works their way down the back straightaway for the first time. So these first few laps is always tense here at Talladega and Daytona, just because you're getting used to what the cars are doing. How much are they moving around? Can you hold them in a decent, steady line? Or is the car pretty much all over its lane? And right now you see that bebobbing back and forth. That's going to be on the top. That's going to be the Havoline machine and Moyer bebopping all over the back bumper of Christopher Hurt. Big push, clear to the race lead. Easy does it. 3 wide back here in the middle of the pack. There is the 12. Timothy Harper sneaking through. Up top, Dane Moyer, Cody Dorsey. Everybody working their way through here. 2 laps complete. So at least early on, a little bit of bumping beginning with Cody Dorsey. Mike got in the back of him. Really at the end of the back straightaway. More down towards turn 4. Mike got into that back bumper, really tried to move that car around, but everybody will jump back in the line once again. There goes Finsler. He'll dip out to the second lane. Smart move by Jason Finsler, kind of take that momentum, dip out, see what the car is going to do. He's got Mike right there behind him. It's always more difficult to lead because you want to look in your mirror. Every time you do that, you may move the car around a little bit. And when you're that close together, tight, in a tight pack like that, if you move the wrong way at the wrong time, most likely the car behind you is going to give you a bump in the wrong spot, turn the car around, and then you've got a whole mess, a heap of cars bearing down on you if you get sideways out in front of the pack like that. Big push coming. Here comes Finsler. Mike, big shove, pushing him forward. 4 laps complete. Parker right there, Mike the second. Great run. They'll go 2 by 2. The last season champion there in the 5. Great charge. You see that top of the inside lane starting to stack up pretty tight. Down the back straightaway with Finsler out front leading. Look for him to dive to the apron now as Mike pushes Finsler clear. So Finsler going to be clear by at least 2.5 cars, now almost 3 of that inside line. That top lane really coming alive here early on tonight. Good for them. Man, wonderful job that top lane is doing. Organized itself, got out front, and you see it just kind of dragging the rest of them with them. And what is a very organized group on the high side. This is where getting into it and kind of being careful and doing what you need to do. And you see just the gap there to the inside lane, now up to about 4 or 5 cars, as finally that inside lane with a bit of a run down the back I tell you what, Finsler and Mike was really able to hook up and pull that outside lane further ahead. Again, round number 2 here at Dixieland, here in the Dixieland RP 125 for the Underdog Racing League. High above the racetrack from the chopper cam. Steal that outside line, doing a wonderful job. Taking a look there, Christopher. Cody Dorsey right there as well. But 7 on the board this time by. Ian right there in 11th. Timothy Harper there as well. Everybody really starting to work back forward on the bottom. We will see if Finsler elects to jump down with Mike and cover that inside lane. They do not. That'll give the inside line a big run. Christopher going to lead that charge right in front of Dane Moyer. Moyer, good push. And that's really where this starts, up front with 2 guys that are really able to work together and everybody following that lead to get the momentum to work. You've constantly got guys in and out of the gas all race, then you can't get what you're seeing right now, which is the run to make the ground up. It's almost like tandem driving out here. You really got to be on cue with what each other's thinking pretty much every minute of the race if you're working with somebody. And really coming out here and being a lone ranger usually is not good. 7 on the board. Long Dorsey back here as well. Now that top side starting to yeet back forward and pull that chain forward on the high side. And again, you just see that momentum flip-flop back and forth between the top and the bottom. At least early on here, 9 laps complete. We're going to be at the end of stage 1 before we know it. And that's going to be the hard part for these drivers, is with them getting in line and going. We talked about it being a bit of a long race, but if they get in line like this, they're going to tick them off pretty quick and get down to the end of the stage. Nine complete this time by Jason Finsler out front. So Finsler back out in front of the field, leading right now with help and with Mike behind him. Really the 2 cars that are strongest on the outside lane. And Jason Finsler, big shove. 60 to go this time by. Finsler will get clear to the bottom. And laps complete. And on the board of 70. They'll get back in line. So right now, 10 complete of 70 here tonight at Talladega. Right now, 14 left in stage number 1. And everybody hanging on, 10 of 70 complete. Jason Finsler continuing to lead with the outside line. Everybody get back single file. Keith right now as well, 11 complete of 70 this time by. A couple cars are getting in line. Ian right there, Christopher. Everybody hanging on, nice and tight on the bottom. 11 of 70 complete, back single file up front. 12 complete of 70. Over complete of 70. Pindler out front. So right now, back in 12, right now. 13 complete of 70. And yellow is out. The yellow out on the racetrack. 14 of 70 complete. Yellow is back out already. Oh man, that was chance. They're him there in the pits. And big into the fence right there. Take a look at him on the outside here. Got right hook. We're going to get hooked in the fence. And that is going to be Durham. Big damage on the right front of that car. The Durham, big problems on the racetrack. Durham, big damage. Big damage to Chase Durham. He'll limp that car back to pit road. Moyer, Jason Bottoms out front leading. So right now, 15 to 70 complete. Jason Findler behind him. Mike there in third. That's the way they set after the first yellow tonight. About, what is this, 10 to go in round one, in the stage number one. So right now, 15 on the board of 70. 15 completed 70. About can get back in the line. Jason Finsler out front leading the way here with 15 to 70 complete here. So Finsler leads here tonight. We'll get ready to go back green here in just a moment. So 16 of 70 complete. Here we go, 16, 17 on the board this time by. There goes Mike. He'll lead them to green. Jason Finsler going to stack up with them there as well as they get ready to go once again. Here we go, coming to green, 17 on the board. Here we go, 17 this time by. Finsler out front leading, coming to green at 17 on the board. And here we go. There's Eddie right there as well. Everybody hanging on. 17 to 70 complete. Everybody back up to speed. 24 on the board next time by. $18 complete this time by. Finsler out front leading. Here we go. They'll roll down the back straightaway. Again, lap 24. Going to be your stage break here tonight. Finsler back out front, still continuing to lead. Here we go. Movement on the top lane here, about 5 cars back. These top 4 are able to get up there, cover the top side, and make it work. $18 of 70 in the books here tonight. $18 of 70 complete right now. Everybody trying to work back to the bottom. Jason Finsler, Dylan Walterman. There is Justin Stenard right there as well. So Stenard right there in the mix. He'll fight through the middle of the race, the back here, down the back straightaway. Christopher Hertz right there in the mix also. Everybody will jump to the bottom right around the inside of the racetrack here, trying to stack up together, trying to get some sort of momentum. Moyer right there, and then here comes Corey Hasler. Big bump as well for Corey. 19 on the board, this time by 70. Again, closing in on stage number 1 here tonight. Being a rat. Ensler continuing to lead out front again after the win at Daytona last season, showing why he is one of the best plate racers at Talladega. Right now, there's Mike, there's Keith, everybody hanging tight right now, still in a pretty good pack of cars. If something were to go wrong up front, it's going to be a mess at the front of the field. There's Justin Stenard, Dane Moyer, Timothy, Christopher Hertz right there as well. So right now, 20 on the board. Ensler out front leading. Coming to 50 to go in this one, 4 to go in stage 1. Easy run for Ensler out front right now. He's got help with Eddie Walterman keeping that outside lane alive. A couple of cars dicing around. You see Chase Durham back here after that first incident of the evening. Already using his fast repair. That's going to put him up against it. Timothy right there in the mix. Everybody will dive out of one. Contact. That got dicey. The 12 came up to make the block. It stacked them up. Nearly a problem. But out front, the person without a problem right now is Ensler, and he's got people behind him pretty dedicated to staying with him right now, keeping that outside lane rolling. Somebody's going to have to get up there and try to make it work. Here comes Stenard, big run. Stenard going to be the first one down. He'll drag Mike with him. Stenard looking for the front of the field in the stage win. Now everybody sticking to it here. They'll work the bottom. Now everybody 3 wide right now. Ensler out front doing what he can, leading the way. We're hanging on 22 on the board. Boy, oh boy, this is going to be so interesting. They continue to walk and roll. What kind of movement can you make? A couple of cars going to get up high here. Ensler continuing to block right now. 22 on the board. Ensler, Eddie, Marshall, Brandon right here. 23 this time by. Ensler still controlling the front of the field. Has done a good job from Jump Street, keeping the front of this field locked down. Right now, everybody going to jump to the bottom right here, ready to rock and roll. As you see the front of the field staying right together. 26 on the board. Or 24 on the board, excuse me. This time by Ensler. Doing what he can to keep him at bay. Now 24 right now as they continue to rock and roll. And 24 complete of 70 right now. Guys starting to move around. Coming to the end of stage, and there it is. Trouble back straight away. Stenard going to be involved. That's the problem when it starts to get dicey. Coming to the end of one of these stages. I think Stenard may have got a little bit lucky there. Could have been worse. As the car gets high, gets in the wall, he's going to bounce down into the Stenard. Around goes Justin Stenard. Caution out. We're out front leading. That's the way they set 25 on the board. We'll go back under yellow for the second time here tonight. 25 laps complete here tonight in Talladega Superspeedway. The end of stage number 1 here tonight. We're going to quickly take a break. I'll step out of the booth and we'll be back for stage number 2. everybody, back live here at Talladega. As you see, Brandon Mary leading the way. Parker right there in second. Dane Moyer right now the third. That's your top three here at Talladega as they'll work the bottom right now. There's that 45 of Parker. Again, green flag, pit stops there in the stage. After a win in that first stage right now, Jason Penzler looking for a lane to move back through the field. He's stuck a couple of car lengths back right now. Penzler trying to work his way back forward. Everybody trying to hang on right now. Nose and tail, a couple of cars getting out of the line. 29 on the board. 30 of 70 complete. Right now, 30 of 70 in the book. So it'll be 50 to go here tonight. It'll be 50 to go here at Talladega as everybody starts to jostle here for this second half. Brandon Berry now going to lose the lead to Parker. Parker will go to the bottom. Good job, Parker. He'll get clear with help from Mike. So a big push coming there down that front straightaway once again through the tri-oval. And that is where you start to get into problems, is pushing through that tri-oval. The cars can get very light through there and move around quite a bit. $30 on the board of 70 here tonight. Problems back straight away. Timothy Harper, hard impact there on the back. Harper's going to get turned around. He got on the back bumper of Moyer and just gets right hooked by the 31. Couple of cars collected there, not too badly damaged, but look right there at the hit, right on that right rear tire for Timothy Harper, and that is going to be a broken axle and probably a fast repair for Timothy. Still trying to get that car rolling. I don't think he's going to get that thing to roll back to pit road. It's going to be necessary to tow it. He's trying. That car, he got a hard hit, and that car is absolutely demolished. He'll tow it to pit road. 31 on the board. So again, that's the problem. Somebody gets turned. Field coming along. Everything was good up to the point where he got drilled. I mean, he got absolutely destroyed. They're right in kind of what was the worst spot to get hit, right in that right rear quarter panel. Now again, 31 on the board. $31 complete here tonight. Back under caution. Field's working their way back to pit road. Man, back to pit road. They will go one more time. Everybody coming down. Coming to pit road once again. We'll get ready. Go back green here in a moment. 32 complete. It is scheduled 70 with Jason Bottoms right now, your race leader. And right now, up front, Bottoms continuing to lead here at Talladega. Jason Bottoms continuing to tow the field around here after the big impact. 32 laps completed, scheduled 70 here tonight. That's what it said. 32 of 70 in the books right now. We'll get ready to go back green here in just a moment. Again, everybody looking to go green one more time. It's going to be a heck of a restart. 32 of 70 laps in the books here this evening. Again, what a night it's been so far. Here tonight on Extreme Sim TV for the Underdog Racing League and the Dixieland RP 125 here tonight as we continue towards the end of this one. $32, $33 on the board. We'll get ready to go one more time here in just a moment. Again, 32 of 70 complete here tonight. We'll get ready to go. And it's been a heck of a race so far. Pretty clean overall. Some big incidences, but overall pretty clean. And we will get ready to go back green flag racing here in just a moment. Hoda, Parker, Mike, Marshall, Dane, and Moyer right there as well. $33 of 70 complete here tonight. And we'll get ready to go back racing one more time here in just a moment. Could be yet a great restart as the field will begin to stack up. So we'll get ready to stack up, get ready to go. See how this works out for the restart. Here we go, coming to green, 33 of 70 complete here tonight at Talladega, coming back to green. Jason Bottoms leading the charge on the inside lane as we look for the restart. Here we go, Bottoms leads the inside charge. Here comes Mike, Dane Moyer, green in the air, 34 on the board of 70. Marshall. Willis there, Scott Miller there is Noah, Hansman there as well as Zach, Steven, everybody back up, kind of getting in line, trying to work it out here with 34 on the board. Wow. That number 11 Tennessee Vols machine just about got turned around. Had to grab a handful of wheel. Here comes Stensler to the inside line, will work his way through. Hack starting to get a little bit spread out now as we go back to the green, 34 laps in. 10 laps past the stage break. We'll see if they start to get line back out and just kind of ride once again. Top lane starting to come alive. Great racing so far here at Talladega. What is it going to take to go to victory lane here tonight? They're stacking up. That's one thing, though, dude. Stack up right now. 35 complete. Low 70 here tonight. 35-70. Mike out front leading. So Mike leads the way. Brandon Marrier there second. Noah Hansman. There's Justin Stenard right there as well. Mike continuing to lead right now out front. And Mike continues to really do a good job of kind of changing lanes and making it work. So Mike leads the way. Brandon right there as well. Ian right, Barker right there. Zach, there's Chase Durham, there's Jason Penzler. Everybody hanging on top of the pack right now as they work their way down the back front straightaway once again. Mike out front, Brandon Marrier, Zach right there, 3 wide in the middle. Justin Stenard gonna ride the top. Justin Stenard trying to pick his way through the outside. Stenard doing everything he can to make it happen. Wong right there as well. 38 complete. Justin Stenard. Moyer. Ian right there as well. 38 complete this time by. $38-70 on the board this time by. We'll get back in line. Mike out front, continuing to lead. Car's out of shape there. Noah Tansman right there trying to give a push. Tansman doing what he can to work the top side. Here comes the 4. Chase Durham gonna jump to the bottom. He'll make it work. Durham doing a good job. So 39 on the board this time by. A couple more gonna jump out of line there for a moment. Brandon Murray, the back bumper of Mike right now doing a wonderful job keeping that car as tight as possible as the field works their way towards turn 1. I mean, that is hard to do as tight as this field is right now. Bumper's going to work behind him. Here we go. Ian Barker, there's Marshall Wilson, Chase Durham, Zach right there as well. You see him starting to spread to the top side. Right now, 39 on the board of 70 here tonight. Coming towards 30 to go here in just a few laps. It's going to be so hard to keep this car straight. You see right now, they're kind of jostling for position. It's so hard here when you're in these cars for this long. Keep the cars as calm as possible. Don't make abrupt movements to get that machine out of shape. That can trigger a big one in a hurry. Moyer, aggressive pushing behind Moyer right now. The 45, Peter right there, big shove. 40 on the board. I am seeing this though, that once somebody gets out front, very easy for them to control that outside line. So right now 40 is 70 complete. 41 this time by. Like out front. Here we go, Brandon Marrier. There's Zach. Dane Moyer right there as well. Oh, trouble back straight away. Car going to get tipped into the outside line. Hard into the outside wall. He'll try to make it to the bottom. Everybody going to try to figure it out there. That's Zach Hollinger. Ended up hard on the fence. He's going to get in the fence again. Hollinger trying to make it to pit road. High, heavy right side damage. And he's going to roll to a stop, and that's going to be a yellow. Man. Going to get a right hook right here. Car's going to go up the racetrack hard into the outside wall. Rips that front right fender into a shaky mess. The 18 will hang tight as well. Start to kind of wash back up the racetrack. Problem is, he's got quite a bit of right front damage, and that front suspension, that wheel all towed out. Can't really control the race car at that point. So it's going to be a tow for Zach Hollinger. Actually got the car fired back up and got it straight enough to make it to pit road. That was surprising he was even able to make it back. Caution back out. The yellow out, 42 of 70 in the books. Caution is out. There we go. Yellow is out right now, 43 complete, 70. And out once again. So his lights are on the pace car right now. We'll get ready to go. As we get ready to go one more time. Keith Long right there. Also, nice run for Keith in the top 9 here tonight. Here from Talladega. We'll get ready for yet another restart here in just a moment. 43 of 70 in the books this time by as the field gets ready to get back single file ready to go. And you'll see him come down pit road here. Fuel and tires, Brandon Marrier are going to stay out. 44 complete this time by. And we'll be right back here again, once again, at Talladega in a moment. I'm back here, green flag in the air once again, 48 on the board. 70 here tonight with Brandon Murray out front leading the way. So Brandon Murray will take over the race lead. Mike there in second. Nolan Tansman, there is Ian, Justin Sinnard, Jason Findler, Steven right there as well, Scott Milner. Christopher Hurt right there as well in the mix. Great racing so far, 46 on the board. 70 here tonight. Everybody doing what they can. Trying to hang tight, 3 wide right now, mid-pack. That's always dicey when you start getting 3 wide in that situation. Trying to hang on right now, that's the hardest part. Just keeping that car straight and under control with Brandon Murray out front leading, 48 on the board. Murray leading the lane right now. Dane Moyer, Chance Marshall right there as well. Ian Baker or Barker right there. 48 of 70 complete. So right now, 48 and 49 on the board this time by a 70 this time. Brandon Marrier out front. That's the way he sets. Brando leading, 48 of 70 complete. 49 this time by. Dane Moyer, what about Ian Marshall, Justin Stannard, Jason Finsler? All right there in line. Trying to figure out a way to get to the front. Man, 48 to 70 complete. Closing in on 20 to go tonight. 48 to 70 in the books. Brandon out front leading. Marrier continuing to hang on. So we're now looking at 20 laps to go this time by. Man, this is going to be dicey as they work their way through once again. $49 on the board of 70 complete. 49 this time by. On the board still, pretty much single file up front. Dane Moyer there as well. There is Justin Stannard, 50 on the board. Take a look at Stannard out front leading, continuing to hang on. Great racing overall at the front of the field at the moment. Now 50-70 complete. Now 20 laps to go as everybody's still hanging tight with Brando out front. Mike there in second. But right now we're kind of in that single file line at the moment. Great right now. Ball, Dane Moyer involved. Dane Moyer going to get turned around with 19 to go. And he'll get straightened out on the bottom of the racetrack. That's so close when somebody gets turned around like that. Could have been worse, but they'll keep it rolling. Oh man, 18 to go here tonight. Here tonight from Talladega with set 18 laps to go. Now 18 to go, you see Moyer get in trouble. He was able to keep it rolling. Coming to 17 to go this time by. 17 to go with Moyer, Murray continuing to lead. Now Mike's going to dive down pit road. He'll come for pit road for tires and fuel here late in the going. $17 to go this time by. $17 laps to go. And that's the way they said at the moment with everybody hanging tight. 17 laps to go. Brandon out front leading. As we continue to go here, just 17 to go. What kind of moves can we expect to see late and going? Again, 17 laps to go. Eddie right there in the mix as well. It'll be so tight as they work their way through. 16 to go this time by. To go, man. What do you do here late in the Dixieland RP 135 to get the victory lane? Brandon Murray out front, continuing the lead. You see everybody split apart right now, and again, that's going to affect everything right now with 15 to go. More cars to pit road. Here comes Ian Chase. More cars going to come down. Justin Stenard. Big lock up there, it looked like, for the 8 of Ian. That may be a pit road speeding penalty right there. And again, 15 laps to go here tonight. Here at Talladega. Durham out in front of this one. 15 laps to go. 15 to go. It'll be very interesting. How do you handle this run right now? $15 to go out front, Durham, and there's Scott as well. That's the way it makes sense. 14 to go this time by. 14 laps to go as Dakota out front leading right now. So now Dakota out front once again. 14 to go. 14 laps to go here at Talladega. Laps to go this time. Everybody working the bottom. So we see these guys should be hitting pit road here very soon. Dakota bottom, Chase already coming down, working together with Chance there. Those two very stuck together. And that's going to be a key because they're not going to leave one another late in this race. And it'll be very interesting if they can stay together and make it happen here tonight. Because right now, those two would transfer to the race lead when it cycles out. Again, next week we go to the Chicagoland road course for round number 3. Nice job, single file, 12 to go. Well, to go this time by. Man, it's going to be very interesting. 12 laps to go here as they work their way through. You're looking at the two that should become your race leaders as everybody else comes to pit road here. Here we go. Everybody to pit road other than these two now. Steven out front leading. There's Dane, there's Chase, there's Chance. Everybody right now, we'll be a pack coming together. We'll have two more hit pit road, hand the lead over to Chase. But right now, that's the pack right behind them, led by Jason Fensler. Justin Stennard gonna run them down. Nice job, 11 to go. 11 laps to go. This time by at the stripe. As you see, Durham losing it there. Just not enough momentum out of that camp. Again, we see the same thing happening once again. Steven out front, continuing to lead. And what do you do is you make the move. Late in the going. Steven, Fensler, Stennard back here. Hurts there as well. Brandon, all in this pack of cars. This is going to be very, very interesting. 10 to go this time by. 10 laps to go at Talladega. As they work through right now. Even right there up front. Ten laps to go. Nine to go. 9 to go. Fensler right there as well. Steven, Fensler, Stennard, Christopher, Eddie right there as well. 9 to go. Steven out front. Fensler right there as well. So Fensler, big push coming. There's Steven. And here comes Jason Fensler. Big push coming. Fensler, big move coming here. He'll go high here and work his way up to the top side with Justin Stennard with him. Stennard gonna work with him here. Job. 8, 7, 8 to go. This time by. Eight to go. Fensler, Stennard, Christopher, and there is Eddie right there as well. 7 to go. Christopher, Eddie, Dylan, Dane Moyer, Chase Durham, Cam Durham right there, Brandon, and there's Parker right there as well. Jason Fensler leads. Stennard there in second. 7 laps to go. We got a car around that's going to be Chase Dream. And Chase right there. Brandon there as well. Parker, Cody, more coming. Jason Bottoms there as well. 7 to go. Kinsler Brink leads them right now. 6 to go. Six to go. Five to go is Jason Finsler. Bernard, Christopher there as well. Five to go. Jason Finsler, Justin Stenoran, right there in line. 5 to go. Five laps to go. Time to go, Finsler, Stennard, Christopher, and Eddie right there as well. Four to go. Finsler continuing to lead. Finsler absolutely dominant out front. 4 laps to go. Finsler out front leading Stennard right there as well. Finsler continuing to lead. Eddie, Brandon, Mary. 3 to go. Finsler leading. Finsler, there's Stennard, Christopher there as well. Finsler's been so dominant over the seasons at these plate tracks. Finsler, Stennard, Christopher, and then Eddie right there as well. 3 to go. Jason Finsler out front leading. Eddie, Dylan, Brandon, Chance, Cody, and then Mike right there in ninth. Oh, little dicey there. Well, dicey content here as they start to get a little bit rough in the mid-pack. Oh, 2 to go this time by. Right now, Finsler in a good spot if Finsler can hold it here. Great job, everybody up front. Jason Finsler, Justin Stennard, 2 laps to go right now. Trying to hold him. Oh, Finsler doing a great job leading this lane. Finsler continuing to lead Stennard, Christopher Hunt right there as well. Great job, 2 laps to go. 2 to go here tonight at Talladega. Dylan Walkerman right there, 3 wide as they go 3 wide behind them. Here comes one trying to make a move to the bottom. 2 laps to go. Jason Finsler, Justin Stennard out front making the move for it. Coming to the white flag. Can Stennard go to victory lane? Will Finsler take 2 plate races in a row? We're about to find out. 1 lap to go. Finsler, white flag. He'll take the strike. Stennard going to have to back him up here. He's going to have to really back that group up. Get that run on Finsler. Man, oh man, look at the gap forming. Perfect setup. Christopher giving the push. Stennard, big run. He's got to make it happen now. Nowhere to go. He's boxed in. He'll have to back up again. Pack coming behind him. Stennard throws some blocks. Not going to happen. He's going to get shuffled out. Now to the bottom of Finsler. Goes Brandon Murray. Murray out of nowhere. Big run out of turn 4. 3 wide behind him. Murray on the bottom. Finsler, contact between the two. 3 wide now as Hertz goes to bottom. 4 or 5 wide. Jason Finsler breaks away as they wreck behind him. And Jason Finsler yet again will go to victory lane here at Talladega. Are you kidding me? 4 wide, almost 5 wide at portions, but Finsler gets away with it here tonight. Jason Finsler. Stenard's going to survive for second. There you have it. Good job. Wow. Great race. But yet again, Finsler are going to go to victory lane here tonight. Oh, man. Jason Finsler, Justin Snort. The top 2 there. Wow, what a battle to the end. Justin Snort tried to back him up, tried to get a run. At the end of the day, no bueno. So there we go. Checkered flag is out. Checkered flag in the air, and let's see what we got here. So let's see if we can talk to these guys here. Discord's been acting up, so let's see if it's going to let me talk to them. What's going on? Let's see here. There's Finsler. Let's see if we can talk to Finsler. Finsler, you got me, buddy. After I fiddled with Discord for about 5 minutes. Well, good job, buddy.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It was pretty intense. We had I gotta thank all the teammates, Justin and Eddie and Ian and all those guys. Those guys were really key to. We had a good game plan on our pitting and just the key to keep the draft together.
Well, you went for the. Think about this: 2 seasons, 2 plate wins. Can't be more happy.
Yeah, because that was kind of my Achilles heel there for a while. I just could not finish a plate track for some reason, but last few races have worked out really well for us, so real happy about that.
Yeah, you had Stenard back the pack up there and really try to get a run. Didn't work out. They ended up all over the place, and I think that's what helped you, is when they spread out with 3 and 4 wide and all the shenanigans, it just helped you keep that momentum up and pull back away.
It did. I saw Justin kind of backing up to get a run, which is completely understandable. It's the last lap, last corner. It's a plate race, so I was trying to roll back a little bit, but I didn't want to roll back too much because, that energy from behind us was going to come pretty quick. So I saw him coming, so I just tried to do the best I can to hold my line and stay in that middle. That middle lane seemed to be really quick, so he could get to the bottom, but it wouldn't last. It would kind of die out. So it worked
Right.
out for us.
Well, man, championship last year, you missed the first race, but race number 2, right back in victory lane.
Yeah, it feels good. It really kind of stunk to miss that first race, but I was on vacation, so I had no choice. But it's nice to be back, and good job to everybody in the league and the competitors. And it was a good race.
10-4, man. Congratulations. Victory lane here tonight at Talladega, Jason Pencil.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, let's talk to Justin Stenard. It's Stenardo. Justin, you got me?
Yeah, what up?
What up? Almost victory lanes. What's up?
Yeah, how about that for an exciting finish after what looked like it wouldn't be, right?
Yeah, it looked like y'all were gonna get spread out, but nope.
No. That was a hell of a fun finish. I started to lift there because I knew, guys behind me want to go. We're gonna hop out to the outside and get around Jason, and son of a gun sees me lifting, so he does the same thing.
Right.
That 6 pops down, and I'm like, nah, this ain't happening. So get back up behind the bumper, and when we got into the trioval, we were like 5 wide. It's like I'm either gonna finish first or 15th, and I'm happy to walk away second. It's a good finish.
Good finish for you in the second race of the year. Of course, the street course at Chicago. Who knows what that's gonna bring?
Right? This'll, you know what? It'll be entertaining. That's all that matters. It'll be entertaining.
It will definitely be entertaining. And then we go to Homestead the week after. But man, a great start to your season, buddy.
Yeah, this is what I've been waiting for. It's been a long time since I've had some consistency. So hopefully, whatever happens at Chicago happens, but we continue, next week and into Homestead.
There we go, man. Well, best of luck, Justin, as you head towards the Chicago street course.
Thank you, sir.
Justin Stenard, great consistency earlier on in the season. We'll see if the wheels fall off or he keeps it going. Let's talk to them Durham boys. Chance Durham. You got me?
Yep, I got you.
Well, yeah, almost got one. And there for a while, I thought you and your brother was going to be able to work together and make it really happen.
I thought so too. He wrecked me earlier in the race, so I eventually kind of wrecked him, That happened. We were trying pretty much everything to get something going. We were back in like 10th and kept diving to the inside. Nothing worked, so I got aggressive. Almost turned him. So that wasn't great, but it ended up all right.
Yeah, top 3, good night, right?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I didn't get any stage points, but 3rd place at Talladega. I hate these tracks. Daytona and Talladega, they're usually awful to me. So ended up
Yes,
3rd.
sir.
I will take that.
Take it to the bank, right?
Absolutely.
Well, man, you got Chicago street course in a week. What do you think about that?
I can't race Watkins Glen, and that's the easiest road course there is. If I finish a top 20 out of 24, that's a great week for me.
Well, there you go, man. Congratulations. And
Thank
Mr.
you.
Yeah, great job, dude. Just overall amazing job.
Thank you.
There we go. Well, there's your top 3 here tonight. That what was a very interesting Talladega race. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming out here. We'll be back with you next week. Chicago street course coming up a week from tonight. Thanks, everybody.